All right, guys, we got another beard advice series video. We got a good one lined up for you today. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we discuss tips and tricks for your beards. We do some product reviews and unboxings, and we have this beard advice series where you guys can be featured in your own beard advice series video. All you've got to do is send in a couple of pictures and information to the email address you see below. I take a look at it for a few weeks and then you get featured like we're doing today with Matt. And Matt has been growing back out his hair and his beard. I think he had it cut pretty short there for a while. So I know he's a couple months into growing that back. Great looking guy. He's got a good head of hair. He's got a great beard going on. He's a younger guy. He's 24 years old. So I did ask him that. I don't always ask the guys how old they are, but sometimes that's kind of important when you're thinking about hairstyle and that kind of stuff. You want to do something age appropriate a lot of times. You don't want to age yourself out. Speaking from experience, you don't want to age yourself out too quickly there. So now I'm 43, so I don't need a 22-year-old haircut and beard style. I just doesn't fit me anymore. So I wanted to take that in consideration there with Matt. If you see his hair now, it's just kind of grown everything back out, but it's all kind of short, so you're still seeing the roundness of his head shape there. But as I did a little sleuthing on his Instagram page, I saw some pictures where he had a little bit longer. So I wanted to take a look at that. I really like the shape that you had going on here, where you've got and a shorter on the sides, kind of creating a line here, and then you had some roundness on top. Looks like most of your hair there on the top's going forward, which is great. So you can go forwards or backwards and wherever it wants to go naturally. So just taking a look at a few of those, kind of the trendy thing today is still doing some sort of fade to it. So you got some options. You can have a little bit of a lower fade and just have it kind of really short here, and then that's going to create more volume out this way. Okay, or you can have it more kind of lined up straight, and then you can do either more of a mid fade, as you see on these couple of pictures here, or you could go even higher, which kind of leads to being able to do an undercut. And right now, where I see where you're at, right now you're ready for a haircut, right? Because no matter what style you're going to go for, chances are what you're going to have here on the side is going to be shorter than what you've got on the top. So now that the top's still kind of short, you can go ahead and play around with trying some sort of fade on it to see if you like any of those styles. And then the rest of it can kind of grow on the top. And then if you don't like what's on the side, you can grow it back out in a couple of weeks. Can kind of cover that up if you do something that's like too extreme for you. So a couple options there as far as your hair goes, and you see some of these guys examples, their hair's kind of going back, but I did try to pick some where their hair was going forward. You also have the option of maybe trying to get a little texture there, which was kind of would be like the low spiky look, as you see in this one picture here. All right, and then as far as your beard style goes, first of all, I'll commend you on keeping that neckline in just the right spot for growing out your beard. It's right there where the underside of your face there meets the neck going down, and that looks great. So that take a example there from Matt about where to keep that neckline as you're growing out your beard. So you got a couple options. Obviously, if you want to go for the big, huge beard style, something I've got or longer, you've got the genetics to do that. I kind of am leaning towards more of a shorter to mid kind of mid-length beard, maybe because of the age that you are. Kind of depends on what hairstyle you end up with too, but you got time to grow out the big massive beard longer if you want. Also, I think by waiting a little bit longer for that, it would give the mustache time to come out a little bit more. As I was looking back through his pictures, a lot of you could tell that his mustache was kind of the last thing to come in, but it's coming in now, so it's coming in pretty good. But I think if you tried to grow out a big, huge beard, then the mustache may not be able to stay in proportion with it. So I'm going to opt to kind of suggest these middle length styles. So you can see that on a couple of these pictures. And if you go for a mid-length style, one thing I would suggest to you, or at least to throw that option out, if you're looking straight on, you can start to see that the under part, the under beard, is more prominent, which makes sense. It's lower down. vertically, if you will. So if it starts lower down and it all grows out, it's going to be the part that's you can see the most. And instead of it being right there in the front of the chin part where the emphasis is kind of back here on the underbeard a little bit. So if you're going to grow everything out and get a big, huge beard, then don't do anything. What'll happen is there on the sides, that stuff will continue to go out and kind of push everything forward. And that's going to be, that underbeard is what supports a big, huge beard. All right. If you're going to opt for a shorter length, then you're right at the point where what you can do is to just kind of take that little bit off there where it's kind of rounded down and just go, not move your neckline up, but just to kind of taper it a little bit at the bottom. So you're taking a little bit off of the underbeard, just tightening that part up a little bit, and that's going to allow the front to grow out, and then you can be able to have a nice mid-length style beard that the focus is on the front of your beard, the front of your chin, instead of the underbeard. All right, and that's just if you decide to go that route. If you want to grow out the big, huge beard and let it grow for a few more months, then don't do that at all. You'll need that support. You'll need as much support as you can get. And then I see back here on the back that it may be time to kind of edge that out a little bit. Next time you get your hair cut, you can just kind of get that line back here kind of edged out for you. And then I've got a few things picked out here, which are kind of nice mid-length styles. The guys kind of have some of the hairstyles I was suggesting on some of them. They'll have some sort of fade. So this first one, he's kind of got a low to mid fade on his haircut. Nice mid-length beard there, nice and full. Okay, you got that one. This other guy's got a little bit longer hair, a little bit longer. He's got more of a square shape in the back. And then if you wanted to go round instead, your face and head shape would definitely suit that as well. So I kind of always suggest to do something, if everything's round, that have some line somewhere. So you could have the line here with your hair. All right, one of those hairstyles with the fade that goes straight up like that. You can get a line that way, or you could have more of a square shape and lines flat on the bottom of your beard or the back corner of your beard as well. All right, so just a couple of things to think about there with a younger guy, about what hairstyle you could go for, what beard style you could go for. And really, you've got great genetics there, so you can really go any direction you want. But that's just kind of my take on things. Matt just kind of said, yeah, just kind of tell me what some of your ideas are. So he didn't really want anything specifically, but he did say he wants some hair and beard options for him. So there you go. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Which one of these hairstyles may suit him better. If you've got something totally different, or maybe you think he should just keep growing out that beard and go for a 6, 7, 8 month beard like what I've got or longer. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and be looking soon. I hope to have it this weekend. Is the follow-up edition. So for some of the guys featured in the first 25 episodes, we're going to see what they look like today. Some have longer beards, some have shorter beards, some kind of look the same. Maybe I'll do my beard too, because my beard's changed quite a bit since the series started. Anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.